Of course, I'm going to be your host from now up until about 10 o'clock. So, wherever you are, I'd like for you to get seated, relax, and enjoy the ride. All right, it's a very cold and beautiful Wednesday evening. I don't know if it's cold in your area, but it's actually pretty cold in here. So, I'm just going to speak for myself, okay? So it's actually pretty cold in here, and I do hope that you had an amazing day, a day that wasn't so stressful, and of course, one that had beautiful surprises for you. I had a good day actually, and I'm wrapping it up, spending quality time with you. So I think it's a win-win all through. Or what do you think? All right, beautiful. The time is 8:42 p.m. and I'd love to welcome you to yet another beautiful episode of Two as One right here on Echo FM 100.7. And in case you're wondering what that is about, well, Two as One is our own couples show for the married people. So if you're married, uh, I don't know, you know what it means to be married. So whether you've done your church wedding or your traditional wedding or you've paid, as long as the dowry has been paid, right? You're welcome. Okay? You're welcome. And of course, if you're already married without being married, but you guys are working towards it as you should, then it's okay. You're actually welcome to the show. All right. And what do we do here? We talk about beautiful marriages and highlight the things that need fixing, the things that need a little tweaking, celebrate the right ones, and also help you in every ramification of your marriage, set things straight, ignite the spark. And, even if it's doing beautifully already, we can, throw in a little more something, okay? Give it that effect. Okay, so if you're married, welcome to the show. Okay, and if you're single, oh my single Pringles, it's okay. Good evening to you too, but I like for you to take the back seat. Don't not like back, maybe like the second or the third row. It's not that we're sending you out because you're gonna need this class and this whole program even more than the married people, because it's better to go in very equipped and ready, right? And then you know what to avoid and what you're working into. So it's okay. We're not saying that the class is not for you as long as you're maybe from 18 and above, but we're saying that you just should allow the married people come to the front seat because it's their thing, it's their show. Don't steal it. And of course, you can, sit behind. It's okay. All right. Okay. So, yeah, we just love to celebrate beautiful marriages. Anyway, welcome to Tours One once again. And today we're going to be having a discussion on something that, is our everyday life if you're a married person. And I want us to genuinely speak from our hearts when we talk about this. By the way, we are streaming live on Facebook, on Instagram, I think, and on YouTube. Okay, so feel free to go over to Facebook, drop a comment. I know it's been a while and people have been disturbing me. Uri, what's going on? Your programs are not streaming. It's fine, okay? Go back to streaming now. So, yay, congratulations to us. So, feel free to go and drop a comment, drop a heart. Of course, it's Echo FM 100.7 and Echo FM, yes, just Echo FM. So, yeah, that's it. Now back to what I was talking about. Today we're going to be talking about what I decided to call our money or your money. You see, one of the things that can cause a lot of issues in marriage is money. Yeah, money, whether you like it or not. Money is a factor that, if you allow it, can make you have a very unhappy marriage. And if you do not allow it, that would be the best decision you ever make, right? But a lot of people, choose their own poison and their own poison. They can tell you, what's the way Davido puts it again? Love is sweeter when money enter. Love is sweeter. Not necessarily wrong, but what happens while you're still waiting for the money? What happens when challenges come up? What happens when you're not stable yet? Do you now say you will not enjoy the love because of money? I've seen a lot of loveless marriages that there's money, but they're strangers. Is that what you want? It's very easy to actually say, "Oh, don't worry, leave me. I'm going to sleep in a Lamborghini." It's better for me to cry in a Benz, Avi. It's better for me to cry in a Benz. It's better to cry in a Lamborghini than for me to cry in a keke. At the end of the day, we forget that happiness is paramount, joy is paramount, and there are a lot of things that money can give to you, and there are a lot of things that money will never be able to give to you. So, are we saying don't have money? Absolutely not. Money is good though. You will travel for vacations, do nice things, don't get to worry about bills. But then you see one mistake people always make. They think that the presence of money is going to make them happy or give them joy or erase other challenges. Let me shock you. As long as the problem. So, for example, if I say, "Oh, I want to move you now from a salary of maybe you're earning about 150,000 naira," and I decide that, "Oh, I want to upgrade you from 150,000 naira, and I want to start paying you 400,000 naira monthly." Now, you're going to be so happy. You will feel so ecstatic. In fact, you'll be on cloud nine. Oh my God. You start thinking of what it is that you can do. I mean, you were barely surviving on 150K before, and now it's going to be times two and, small VC on top, Jara. And now you're so excited that, oh, okay, this is going to make me live more comfortably. Now, you see what's going to happen. After the first month, you're going to be balling. You pay all your bills. You have extras to buy stuff for yourself. After the second month, after the third month, after the fourth month, when we enter the fifth month, where you will start wondering, where's the money going to? Because you know what? Your needs are going to rise above 350K, 400K. Your needs are going to skyrocket, and you're going to discover that now 400K is no longer enough for you. You see, because challenges don't cease because you have money or you don't have money. It's part of the package. If you read your Bible, you will see it. In this world, you will do what? You will face a lot of things. I'm paraphrasing. Bible says that as long as you're in this world, you will face persecution, you will face challenges. But he says, be of good cheer. I have overcome them all. What is be of good cheer? Be happy, right? Be joyful. Does it mean that he's going to lift the challenges or you're not going to go through them? No. You will go through the challenges, right? He didn't promise you ease. But at the same time, he promised you that you are going to win. You see, the promise is victory, not easy way out. No. Because challenges, they'll come and you have to go through them. But then what he has promised you is that there's already victory for you. So cheer up. No matter what comes at you, you're going to always come out victorious because you have me in you, right? So we're not going to take out the fights and the challenges and the problems as they come. But then, you know what we're going to do? We're going to be happy. We're going to put a smile on our face. We're going to smile through it all because we know that we are more than conquerors in Christ Jesus. All right? So yeah, back to the money talk. So it really isn't about money, right? But if you can, you should. That's why we have your finances and you program every Monday. Why? Because we encourage everyone, whether single, whether married, man or woman, to build themselves. It's called leverage, right? to get to a level where you're comfortable and you're able to do things. Because, like it or not, money stops nonsense. Okay? But then, while we are waiting for the money, how do we handle situations? Should we allow that cause a strain in the marriage? Should we have issues with our spouses because of money? No, absolutely not. And so today we're going to be talking about your money, or let's say our money versus your money. Okay, so, and most importantly, I'm going to be coming from the angle of handling financial stress in marriage. All right, because you see, a lot of things happen in the marriage, and marriage is an institution. It's a school where everything comes at you almost at different times or at the same time, depending on how you're going, right? And there's really no stage that you can skip. There's so many hurdles that you'd have to cross. And the earlier you look for a way to pivot, the earlier that you look for a way to learn, the earlier that you look for a way to maneuver, the earlier that you understand yourselves, the better for the both of you. Okay, so I'm going to throw this open to everybody now, right? Because we're talking about, is it our money or is it your money? And I really want to hear from the men and the women. I need you to speak to me honestly from your heart, right? Don't forget that this is a very mature program. It's not a program where we judge people, and it's not one that you have to hold back. Now, the reason I want to hear from the men and then I want to hear from the women is so that both of you get to listen to yourselves. So if you're a woman, you need to listen to the men and hear their perspective. You're not listening to criticize now. Remember, that's one of the rules that I've taught on how to handle issues in the marriage, right? You're not hearing to criticize. You're not listening to the person to pick out points to attack. No, you're not hearing to dismiss. You're going to be listening to them to understand where they are coming from and to pay attention to the pain. Okay, so now for the men. Do you think that in the marriage, your money should be your money, like our money as the man? Your money is you and your wife's money, and her money should be her money alone. Do you think that's the way it should be? And how do you feel when you receive help? In the sense that you are married, you're a man, you know you are the provider, yes? Although we've not found anywhere in the Bible that backs that up. But let's just say that we've been taught since we were children that men are the sole providers, okay? I'm still looking for it in the Bible. But let's say we know and we've established that men are said to be the providers, right? How do you feel when you receive help from your wife? When there are bills to be paid and she helps you out? Or if you're not there yet, how would you feel when, as a man, your wife is able to help you out financially? I want to know your thoughts genuinely. Now, single people, you're also allowed to, because I believe you're in relationships or you've been in relationships. How do you feel knowing that you are not stranded? And if there is a problem financially, you have somebody that can help you without rubbing it in, without making you feel small, and without, making it look as though you are not up to the man that you are. Now, to the side of the women, how do you feel making your money and eating it alone? How do you feel also contributing to making sure that the home runs easier and that you reduce the stress financially from your men? I want to hear from these two sides. And remember, be honest. Don't say, oh, people say, some of you will now come and start saying, the way it is. No. I want to know your honest thoughts. And don't bother about what the next person has to say. That's their opinion, right? You, how do you feel about these questions that I've asked? I want to know what you feel as the man, and as the woman, I want to know exactly what you feel. Should it be it's our money, and then for the woman it's my money alone? Or should it be both of you helping each other out to release the financial stress? All right. So my phone lines are open now. 0911 20022, 0911 20022, 0707 454 1014, 0707 454 1014. You can also send a message to WhatsApp or my SMS line 0707 491 3438, 0707 491 3438. My phone lines are now open. Hello, good evening to you. Oops, sorry about that. Try to call back. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Thank you. Same to you. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Deborah.
All right, Deborah, welcome to the show. Are you single or married?
I'm single.
All right, and you want to pitch in, Abby?
So I just on my radio, so I didn't actually catch the whole gist because I'm just coming back from my shop.
All right, Deborah, I'm going to need you to drop and listen, okay? It's the married people's show, so you can't interrupt when you didn't hear the topic, okay?
I'm a first-time caller.
All right, it's fine. Welcome to the family. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I'll talk to you much later. Thank you so much for calling, okay? Hello, good evening to you. Are you there? Hello? I'm going to have to cut you off. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
All these single Pringles. Kilo day. Good evening. How do you do?
I'm fine. Are you?
I'm all right. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm serious. So, you say singles can call, right?
Yeah.
So, where I stand in the topic is that for me, there should be balance in marriage. So I feel like the money for the guy should be used for the family, but in times of maybe there's problem the guy can't provide, the woman can help. So I feel like there should be a balance whereby even if the woman cannot be contributing, the guy can bring, but when the guy doesn't have, the woman can stand for the man. So that's my own. So I don't think that the guy's money should be only for consumption. So this is the reason why some guys don't take care of themselves, because their money is being spent on the family alone, and the women will not be using their money alone. So I feel like there should be a creation of balance. Yeah.
All right, love. Thank you so much for calling. Have a great night rest, okay? Good night.
And you too. Bye.
Good night, love. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening. Am I on to the question?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'm by name Solomon.
All right, Solomon, good to have you. Welcome to the show.
I'm staying at Ochi.
All right, Solomon, welcome.
Please, carefully, I always listen to Echo FM. I am one of your biggest fans. I always enjoy your program like this, but concerning the topic you have just said this evening, honestly, I am married. Okay? I am married. I'm happily married for so many years. But the only thing that I advise and the only thing that can bring peace if you want to maintain a peaceful family, please, is that you marrying somebody that will understand you. Me and my wife, you understand? Our money is 50-50. Before she can take any money from my account, she will ask me. Before I can take any money from her account, it must be under agreement. Understand? We know what is our income. She's working. I am also a working class. When the salary comes, we bring the salary together. Our responsibility is not as if because you are a man that you must carry all the load in the family. Please, let me use this opportunity to advise couples that marriage, I know, it must not be same to everybody. But if you want to maintain a peaceful marital home, pray that God should give you a woman that understands you very well. But to me, that is how I run my own family. And my woman understands me very, very perfect. She is not as in any way grumbling that she spend all her money. That is the way we understand ourselves, and that is the way we grow our family. And there is peace. Even in my church, they were like asking me, do you get married to an angel? That we don't have quarrel, we don't have misunderstanding. The only thing there is understanding, honestly speaking. Because what the root of misunderstanding, 90% is finance, is money. Because I see some women, maybe when the husband wants to step out, they'll hook you on your tie, bring money for feeding. Man, to run a family is 50-50. You can help your woman and wash her clothes, take care of the house. It's not the responsibility of a woman to, as a man, you can go to the kitchen and cook. I do all these things. I wash her clothes, I clean the house, I dust the furniture in the house. I don't allow my wife to become a slave because we are married. So that is why she knows even my PIN, my account number, my ATM PIN. She wants to withdraw. There is no problem. If I want to take money, there is no problem. So please, it should be our money, not my money, our money. I think our money is our money. That is what. Please, that is the only thing I can contribute. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Money. It shouldn't be one-sided.
Thank you. Is this your first time of calling in?
Yeah, this is my first time. Though I used to call but once in a while.
Welcome
But
to the family.
I really, this one really touched me. So I decided to step in because I saw a lot of damages. What this thing is causing in the family. But I'm so much happy that I married a woman that really understands me. She doesn't frown. Sometimes she pays the house rent. Understand? Sometimes I be the one spending my money for feeding and taking care of the children and every other thing. You understand? So she doesn't grumble for anyone. If I have money, she knows that I have money. If I don't have money, in fact, she's my financial constitution. My financial institution and constitution, she is the one. She's the one that owns my money.
All right.
She controls the money more than myself as a man. I don't know how to control money. So that is why anytime I have my money, whenever I receive salary, I hand over it to her. Because she knows how to manage everything in terms of this kind of economy that we are now. She managed perfectly more than myself. That is why I decided to surrender all my salary to her. She's the one handling it. She knows how to spend it. She knows how to use it wisely.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. Okay.
God bless you.
You too. And all the best. Send my love to your wife too, okay?
I wish. Okay, I'll call back. Let me, I am almost at all. I'll call back so that she can greet you.
All right. It's okay. Thank you for calling. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Evening, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Mr. Ike from Nekede Road.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Ike.
Yeah. The topic this evening or this night is very, very interesting.
Thank you.
This should be our money, not our money, my money. Like the single sister that called earlier said, it is our money, our money. The man will laugh. It's true. Because when the whole deal fall upon the man, the lifespan of the man shortens. But when the woman helps in the deal, only when you remember, even if I'm not around, my family goes on. Wherever you are, you become happy. Like maybe you travel, you're supposed to come back by weekend, one thing or the other happened. You couldn't come back. You feel relaxed there because you know that your house is our money, not my money, our money. Because when it's our money, the man will have peace of mind. And the family will go very well. Because the man will not speak harshly to the woman. Because the woman is stepping in the family. But in the situation, the man buy the maggi, buy the pepper, pay the bill, the gas is finished, the man will go for it, letter bill, house rent, school fees, even in the aspect of the woman again, her needs, she still comes to the man again. You know, the man will be having each body will be taken out somehow. But if the woman contributes, even later, I just even don't know how to say it because I used to see some people. I see some people. They say, that you guys no deal. Hey, babe, I don't have money now. Okay, let me fill the gas. When you come back, you balance me. That one, you see that kind of. I dey hear them. Yeah, I never experienced it, but I dey hear them from people. So imagine how the man will feel. So maybe the woman go to the market, you give her money to go to the market. Then the money was not able to cover her expenses. She put, Daddy, give me 20,000. I bought something of 25,000. You will balance me 5,000. At least it's only the daddy will eat the something. So to me, it should be our money, our money. So that family, that marriage will become chic everywhere. There will be no loophole. My money, your money. That is what brings issues in the marriage. Let me just stop that way and give order.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. Have a great night, Trust.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I am Evangelist MK. It's my first time calling.
Welcome to the family.
Thank you very much. And I've been an ardent listener and a follower of your program. But this night I decided to call because the topic is very, very interesting one. So this issue has brought a lot of problems in homes because as a marriage counselor, as a relationship advisor, I used to listen to so many couples and get to solve their problems, help them find a solution to their differences. So for the topic of today, finances is very, very important in the running of their family. And if a couple if they want to have a peaceful home where everything is equal and everybody is looking at each other as the most important person in their life, then there should be a balance. If there is the issue of my money is our money and your money is your money, then there's an issue, because there's no way one person can be paying all the bills and all the other person will only come in whenever she wants and how much she wants to contribute. I mean, that's being selfish. This issue has brought a lot of problems, misunderstanding in homes. There should be nothing like my money and our money. The husband's money is our money. The wife's money is our money. There should be nothing like my money is my money and your money is our money. That's selfish. That's very, very, I don't even know how to describe it. But when there is understanding, and when the woman understands that, I mean, you used to say it in your program, the same God that created man and gave him hands to work and make money is the same God that created the woman and gave her hands to work and make money as well. So when the man is working and bringing all the money, the woman should as well work and bring all the money. So what if the man tells you, okay, since you're not contributing anything to the house, you don't work anymore, you stay at home and become a housewife? How will you feel as a wife? Because this is being selfish. That time that you are using to go to work and leave the home, the man there's a vacuum you are living at home at that particular time that the man is feeling. And when you go and work that money, you keep it all for yourself, and then the man will pay all the bills, do everything, and then you can only come in when you want, and you can contribute only the amount that you want. I mean, this is the height of selfishness, and it should not be encouraged in marriage. So this is my little take on this topic. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great night's rest.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, Anture. Sorry. I forgot something that time.
Okay.
Okay, so there was a story I wanted to share related to this topic.
Okay.
I will start the story. So this story goes like this. They were a couple. So they were rich. And the man, he had a company and was doing well. So he was always bringing money, even giving the woman money. And the woman doesn't work. The man works. So when things collapsed, the woman still had savings. So they used the whole money that was remaining for other things. So the man was now broke. He didn't have any money again. So instead of the woman to bring the money and support the family, instead kept the money and she kept using the money for herself alone. And in the process, one of the children got sick, and one of the children felt sick, and they tried everything they could do. The sickness got worse, and the child was taken to the hospital, and they couldn't save the child because it was too late. She couldn't bring out the money. Not that she didn't have the money, but she was waiting for the man to bring the money. So the essence of sharing this story is that women should always learn to help their husbands and not leave everything in their husband's hands. But if they do so, it can damage the marriage. Just as their children, as one of their child died, and she was pretending as if she didn't have the money, and she had the money. So it's not good. It's not a good thing. Women should always learn to help their husband. So that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you so much, Patience. Buzz, please. All right, we're still taking calls. I'm waiting to hear from the women, right? Remember, the question for the women is very different, right? I said, how do you feel when you can contribute to your husband's, ease of finances? when you help reduce the stress of him, do you feel there's a reason that you don't contribute? Do you also feel like there's a reason that ladies hold back? Now I want us to speak our truth, everybody, so that we get to balance it out. The men are telling you from their own angle now. You ladies too, you come from your own angle so that we'll know where to reach at our middle ground. All right. Hello, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Kingsley.
Welcome to the show, Mr.
Hello.
Kingsley. I can hear you clearly. Go
All
ahead.
right. Yeah. I appreciate this topic that you brought up today. One thing I will always say is that when the purpose of anything in life is not clearly defined, abuse is inevitable. What I mean is that sometimes people use the standard rules for marriage to import foreign character into it. Marriage is like left hand and right hand coming together to achieve the purpose. When the left hand said, I'm considering myself as doing this, so the right hand should do everything. The purpose will not be carried. The project will not fulfill their project. Now, when the right hand also claimed that he is not the one to carry out the assignment, at the end of the day, you abuse the purpose of marriage. So, if any man is going to be married, or if any woman is going to be married, you should understand the principles of marriage. Marriage is not for boys, it's not for children. Marriage is for mature-minded men and women. So no matter what anybody is saying, maybe your money is our money, my money is my money. I think all these things are imported foreign character. They are not supposed to be mentioned. Mature people, because this is two people coming together to achieve one goal. Thank you. That's my take on that.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. Have a great night rest. All right. Still taking calls. Ladies, where are you? Speak your mind now. Hello. Good evening to you.
Hello?
Can you speak into your phone? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. My name is Odinaka, calling from World Bank.
Okay.
I think what the last caller said is what really happened, and everything is all about understanding. In a relationship, when you understand yourself and your woman understands you, I don't think there will be a problem about sharing or not sharing anything, or maybe their money or not my money. I think when you understand yourself and you have a work you're doing, your woman have what she's doing, whenever money comes, you know how to manage it, whether little or big, and always make sure as a man, you make your wife happy and you provide for her. Anytime your wife knows that you don't have money, I think there's no problem for her to support you, because you put are made to be together. You put are made to be join one. Please understand yourselves. At least whenever things comes around to solve, even though you are not around, she herself can do it. When you are around, you can solve it out. There will not be any problem of maybe it's my money or no. God have made it for you to be together. And both of you should understand yourselves. I think it's better to know that, yes, in a family, you and a woman or you and your wife should be in a peaceful home, and make sure that you understand yourself in everything you do. Thank you, and God bless. That is my first time calling.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me ring your bell first. Welcome to the family. Thank you.
I've been calling since.
It's well. Now you're here finally. All right. Thank you so much. Hello. Good evening to you. Are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
Welcome to the show.
I'm Samuel calling from Akwakum.
All right, Samuel, good to have you.
Hello?
I'm with you. Go ahead. Oopsie doopsie. Good evening to you.
Good evening, actually.
Welcome to the show. How do you do?
Oh, wow. Yeah. This is my first time. I'm coming from away. Okay.
Welcome to the show.
So, from your thing that you said, I started yesterday and was also interested. And that I'm in Google. What you're saying today is people that relationship or a marriage get you or
I'm trying so much to hear you, but there's a feedback that your voice is bringing that's not making us hear your words clearly.
you
Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay, so there's this echo that is coming with your voice. I don't know if it's your phone mouthpiece or something, but I'm hearing you speak, but I can't hear the words coming out your mouth. So try to call back, okay? Please turn down the volume of your radio.
Good evening.
Good evening, welcome to the show. How do you do?
Okay. Sorry, this is Solomon.
Good evening to you.
Okay, I told you that when I get home, I will call back
Oh, okay.
so that she can greet you.
Okay.
Okay, she's here. I told her about the program. Now, please say hi to my radio presenter. Hello, good evening.
Hello, love. Good evening. How do you do?
I'm fine. You?
Okay, I'm great. Thank you so much. Your husband has spoken so highly of you. And that's
Okay.
beautiful. Thank you so much for bringing so much peace and warmth to his life.
God bless you. I love your program.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So
And
I've heard from your husband. So let me hear from you, right? How do you
Okay.
feel relieving your husband from financial stress? Is it something you recommend? How do you feel generally when you can stand in for him when it comes to financial matters at home?
I feel fine. I feel to help him because it's my right to help. We are not sharing anything because we are one. Because that is why our money is our money. We are one. Anything that we are doing together.
Okay. That's beautiful.
That's right.
That's good. Thank you so much for sharing and encouraging other people out there. And God keep blessing your home and make it all easier for both of you in Jesus' name. Amen.
What of your name? Can I know your name?
My name is Uri.
What?
Yeah, Uri.
Okay. Okay. I am. God bless you.
You too. Thank you so much for calling. Have a great night rest.
I need to.
All right,
Thank you.
night. You're welcome. All right, we're still on the topic, and something came to my mind when we were both talking. Right, you know how women like to leverage on the man is the provider, the woman is the helpmate, and then we draw the line when it comes to finances. Like, yes, I'm your helper, but once money comes, it's now my money. So we don't think that the helper there should be somebody who also helps financially. We just need to draw the line when it comes to money. And today I want us to hear why. Okay, because I've been hearing all the phone lines are ringing, but all the men are calling. I want to really hear from the ladies, apart from the ones I've heard from. I want the ladies to actually come forward, even the single ones. Why do you feel very somehow when it comes to, saying, oh, let me provide? Although I'm going to share with you, I'm not going to exempt the men. In this case, I'm just hearing from everybody now, because once it's time for me to talk, everybody will receive the horse sweep. But at the same time, I want to hear from the ladies. I want to know what your thoughts are on helping to release the stress financially. Should it be his money is our money and your money is your money? And for those that have been pitching in, how do you feel each time that you help out? Is this something you recommend, or is something you're not doing because you have reasons you're not doing them? Let's talk about that. Hello, good evening to you.
Yes, good evening to you.
Welcome to the show.
How are you doing, my beautiful friend?
I'm great, thank you so much.
This is fine. This is Matthew chapter 4, verse 12, calling you this night.
Welcome to the show.
With a heart of gold.
Okay.
Please, I'm not a provider. Nobody should disturb me that I'm a provider. Nobody should disturb me, because anybody will disturb me that I'm a provider, that marriage will stop.
God is the provider, Abi.
No. God should provide for them. Which one be man is the provider? The only man they chop food for house. Apple go big like this, so people go chop and finish. Go tell me, say, see, you see this time, make I tell women something. Women should understand this, that I'm not here for this. If you want me and you to marry, better provide for yourself and provide for. Let it be mixture. See, if I read Matthew chapter 4 verse 2 in the house, you didn't provide, that day will be war in that house. Nobody should call me a provider again, I beg. Who can be man is a provider? Man die for cross. When I don't provide, man die, I don't provide.
It's okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
And the best, I beg you need to beg me to stop, please.
It's fine. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you for calling. All right, so I'm going to try to balance this out evenly. I'm still taking calls, by the way. Now, I've done this relationship thing for almost 8 years, 9 years now. I mean, handling people's issues, marriages, relationships, a lot of things actually. And honestly, my eyes have seen a lot. And I'm not somebody who has even stayed in a particular region only. So I won't even say anything I'm saying is based off of my experience here in the East. No, I've stayed in different parts of the East. I've stayed in the South. I've stayed in the West. And a lot of areas, actually. So I've got to deal with a lot of people. And people have reasons. They react in different ways. Now, I've seen a lot of cases, actually, where the women don't mind helping out. Now, this is an individual problem. I'm not going to pin it on every single man, and I'm not going to pin it on every single woman, because there are times when the woman doesn't mind, actually, and the family has gone into problems, and you see the woman stepping in to help out. But somehow, a lot of men are guilty of, stepping away from the responsibility. The moment they see that, women are providing a lot, the woman can take care of these things, why am I stressing myself? They step away and then push all the responsibility, or they decide to not even take up any more responsibility. I've seen cases where they've brought it to me. The man is now using his money to womanize. Instead of taking care of the home now, he now decides that he wants to chase women outside. Some of them even keep relationships outside. Yeah. That's why most times I would just say you don't really know yourself until you have a huge block of money. So now that you're trying to make money, it's very important that you pray for all the right values and you cultivate the right values that will help you when the money comes, because money comes with a lot of temptation too, right? So you don't think you have to deal with the temptation of cheating until you have 100 million sitting somewhere in your account, and then you now realize that you can have a side chick and put her in another house. You didn't know that that's something you were capable of doing. But all of a sudden, your wife is now too annoying and you need somebody that will give you peace of mind. So there are a lot of things that money can cause. And a lot of people change in different ways also, right? So I'm not going to say a lot of women don't provide because they want to be wicked or they just don't want to provide. No, just going to say it's an individual thing, and many people have had experiences that make them do otherwise. You get. So I'm still taking calls, by the way, and let's balance it out. Okay. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening to you.
Hi, how do you do?
I'm fine. I'm Gift from away.
Welcome to the show, Gift.
God made a woman to be a helping hand to the man. So we cannot lift every load to him to do. As for me, I used to support my husband with my whole heart. Happily, we solve the problem. The one I can do, I will do it before he knows it. I have already done that. So no need of leaving the load for him. When the load is too much for him, he will break on the road. So that time I will receive the pain. It's better that I leave the load for him so everything will be easy. That is how I do with my family. And I learned that from my mother, how the way my mother taught us. We should be a helping hand to our husband. We should not allow him to overlabor himself on anything. If there's no food in the house when he goes out, before he comes back, try to make something for him to eat. After that one will add another strength to him and happiness in his life.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution. Okay. Thank you. Have a great night, rest, love. All right, so you see, in today's world where on a normal day now, a woman can earn comfortably more than her man. Yeah. In a world where women are scaling ladders, being their best at their jobs, even a woman can stay at home and decide to just do drop shipping or sell something from the house, and she's making sales way higher than her husband is making from going out every single day. If you hinge your masculinity or you hinge your respect or who you are in that home on your finances, you're going to suffer for a very long time and die early because of stress. You see, there are very, very key things that you need to set in place as a married couple when it comes to your finances. And it's something that you both need to discuss. It's not something that you say, oh, let's just be doing and be going, because anything can happen at any point in time. Who's bringing? Who's distributing? What is my role? What is your role? What are the savings going into? Who is investing? How do we do this together? The Bible says the man chases 1,000, the woman chases 2,000, but together they chase 10,000, right? And it's very important in today's world that you set structures in place to ensure that your home is running smoothly, so that if there is a financial issue, it doesn't rock the entire family and push you to the ground. Finances are a very huge part of your marriage, and it's not something that you can skip. Most times I see couples that say, oh no, I just want my wife to be a housewife. I just hope that you people have generational wealth. Your money is old money. You know that there's old money and there's new money. Because that itself can work for a lot of people, but it can have loopholes. And as the woman, it's not something that you should even embrace wholeheartedly, because as a woman, you should have leverage. I cannot teach leverage here for women because the men are listening, right? Probably if we have a class where only the ladies are, I'll be able to teach you, because there are two things you're going to need in your marriage as a woman One is leverage, the other one is strategy for you to have a home that functions properly and where you are comfortable as a woman. You need leverage, you need strategy. All right, I can't have that class now. But then, as I was saying, is if one party says, no, this person should not work, just stay. There could be a lot of things that could go wrong, actually. Anyway, I'm still taking calls. Good evening to you.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Auntie.
Welcome to the show. I can hear you.
My name is...
Please recharge and call back. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello? Okay. Hello?
I'm with you. Good evening.
Good evening, Urenne. How are you?
Very fine, thank you.
Okay. I'm Mrs. Chiwe. Madam Mrs. Chiwe that I call from Akwakoma. What I want to say concerning this topic is that it's good to help in a home as a mother and as a wife. It's good to help my husband. But sometimes that our husband, especially I have that experience with me. When I started helping him, he will use it as if I will take it as if maybe I will be the one that will be taking care of the whole family. He will then go out and be using his own money to flex himself, enjoy himself. And when he come back, he will expect food on his table. He will expect me to be taking care of the children. When I started it, I thought that I'm helping my husband without knowing that I'm even misleading him. Let me put it like that. Because he don't know the value of that help. He don't know the value of that help. I'm helping him. So he thought that help I'm helping him, that is a right. That if he married me, paid my bride price, that everything I have, or everything I have is his own too. Therefore, he can make use of his money anyhow he likes. So when I started helping, he would then go out and use his money anyhow, chasing women outside. Then my friends will be telling me, when you come back, I'll tell him, why are you doing this? He said, why should I ask him? Why should I ask him? He's in charge. He's in charge. He's not giving me money most times. That you don't have money now. Because you know that if you tell me that, please, I don't have money, do this, I will do it. So that one, use it as an advantage to cheat.
Okay,
Please.
let me ask a question.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys have access to each other's accounts?
No.
And that's a problem. That's why I spoke about strategy. You don't just step in and say, let me just be doing without a plan on ground, without sitting down to discuss things first. Where am I helping out? Where are you helping out? How do we stabilize things? How do I make sure that you are being accountable, you're being transparent, and I'm being transparent too? So if he's blindsiding you and you don't know when money comes in, and if he's being honest, there can be a problem with the arrangement. It's not a transparent one. So I can understand why you feel angry and there was issues with yours.
Yes, that's why. Not that I don't feel happy or have a mind to help. But because of this kind of problem, my mind is not good to help again. That's the only problem.
I understand you completely. I do. Thank you so much. All right. So you see, that's what I wanted the ladies to come up to, because like I just said a few minutes ago, she's repeating the same thing now, where you can decide to step up and help, but individual problems, right? Now, that is why it's important that you don't just say, oh, from today I will start helping. From today I will start. No. Sit down, discuss, plan, strategize. Who is doing this? What are we doing? How do we make sure that the funds are properly used? Where do you step in? Where do I step in? You see, that's why I said set structures in place. Without structures, any system at all will fail. Anybody can decide to take the back seat. Anybody, and true, you're the one married to the man or the woman you're married to. So you know their integrity level. And in case you do not know and you start to discover, that's why strategy comes in place. You now know how to deal with things smartly without getting to use the D word. But then you make sure that nobody is getting angry, nobody is relapsing, and nobody is taking the other person for granted. Okay? And you should also know when to pull back. If you realize that, it's not working like this person is trying to be smart, this person is trying to cause trouble for me. See, let me tell you something. There's a level of wickedness that is allowed. I'm just trying to use the word wickedness, but I don't mean wickedness. But there should be a time when you stand your ground and you say no. Yes, there should be a time where you say no, enough of this. I'm not doing this anymore. And don't be guilt-tripped into something that will make you emotionally unstable much later. I'm still taking calls. I've not started addressing anyways. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome to the show.
Dr. Mrs. Mauleba on the line.
Welcome to the show, Ma.
Thank you. You see, every marriage needs money to thrive. Yeah, lack of finance has caused a lot of havoc to families and separated many lovers. Get a stable source of income before you get married, because many people may sponsor your wedding but will not sponsor your marriage. Love is powerful, but it won't pay house rent, hospital bills, children fees, and so on. Marriage is a responsibility. There is no true romance without money in marriage. I advise couples never to keep financial secrets from their spouses. Be 100% open about money in marriage. Never hide anything from your spouse. Talk about your money together and be flexible about money. There must be 100% openness and transparency about finance. No secret accounts. What God has joined together, let no secret put asunder. See your money as our money. For you to go far in marriage, you must not have this mentality that my money is my money, while my husband's money is our money. Marriage is a teamwork, a covenant, and a partnership. So both should use their money to run the family. Put your resources together to run the family. Work as a team. Once you are married, you are now one, and everything should be done as a team. That's my little
Thank you so much, Ma. It's not little. You've said it all. Thank you so much. Have a great night rest, Ma. All right. Okay. Well said, actually. I would always say this thing. Lies and deceit and problems thrive in secrecy. You see, secrecy is something that will cause problems for you in your marriage. Maybe one day we'll talk about it on a different day. But you see, anything that you have to keep from your spouse will most likely bring problems. That conversation you're having in secret, that message you are sending in secret, that friend that you are seeing in secret, that thing that you are keeping separate. You can share your body, you can share children, but you have a problem with sharing your finances, you have a problem with sharing your passwords, you have a problem with sharing the truth. See, being accountable to your husband and being accountable to your wife will save you from a lot of trouble. More than even prayers will save you from that trouble in that marriage. Being accountable will put out a lot of fires before they even start. If you are accountable financially, your husband knows what you make, and that doesn't mean that you now begin to slack back on your duties, because now you know that, oh, okay, the woman is... See, African women are wired in a type of way, yes. And see, everything is culturing. If you know how the world works today, you'll be very careful. Because some people can sit down somewhere and push out information that now becomes the rule. Who are those people? You don't know. Somebody can sit somewhere and decide that if we tell, okay, recently there's a news that just dropped. You know how they tell you that kids cannot use the toilet until they get to a certain age. Now information has come that was a propaganda that allegedly was brought by the company that makes diapers. So new research has discovered that children can learn to use their potty, to use the toilet that you show them, their small toilets, some even before 1 and at 1 year old. But you've been taught all this while that your children need to use diapers and, for a certain period of time because their body or their brain cannot carry using. But that's a propaganda. So somebody can sit in his house or their house and concoct something and say, see, men cannot receive respect from women except you are the one footing all the bills. Don't allow her to look down on you. Even some of you are having issues with your wife. You see her as a competition because she's earning more than you do. And it's somebody's own mindset that they have pushed. That's why I told you, I've checked, I did not see any place in the Bible that they say the men should be the only providers. I mean, if I even take you through the Proverbs 31 woman, you see it there that she wakes up early, she provides for her family, she trades, she puts food on the table. Isn't that contrasting to the information you've been given today? So the truth is, like I'd always tell you, every home has how they function. But when you work together, you do more than when everything is on one person. Someone gave an illustration today, and he said, if my cup is not full and I still need to be pouring from that my half cup, I pour into school fees, I pour into wife's skincare, I pour into house rent, I pour into feeding. Before you know it, my cup becomes empty. But then, if both of us are both dragging into the cup, I'm filling my cup, you're filling your cup. If this bill comes up, you feel, or let's say I'm the one that has the cup, right? Since I'm the man, now, for example, I'm not a man. I don't look like a man. So let's say, for example, the man has the cup. And instead of, from that his half cup, he's filling into other things. You as the woman, you are also filling his cup. As he's pouring into other things, you are filling his cup. As he's pouring, you are filling his cup. Do you think that at any point there'll be lack in your home? If at any point his cup even goes dry, you would have water in your glass. It's just common sense. That's why the Bible says that wisdom is profitable to direct. Sometimes freedom starts, like a friend said, freedom starts when you begin to question patterns. When you begin to ask the right questions. Who made these rules? Who said that as the woman, my money is my money? Who made those rules? And whose rules do you live by? Who made those rules that make the man less than a man if he's not able to provide? Who made the rules? Because last time I checked the Bible, which is our manual, marriage is an institution founded by God, right? So he should be the one to tell us how to run our marriages. And the last time I checked, I saw very, very clearly none of these things. None. I didn't see any part where they said, women, you must submit to your husband when he is the one providing fully for you. Women, you must submit when he makes sure that there's no lack. You insult him when he doesn't bring food. You nag when he collects money from you. And when you give him money, he must pay back because your money is your money and it's not supposed to be spent. Has anybody come across it in the Bible? Because I haven't. This is not to say that people won't have savings, right? And if you're transparent enough, like, I don't know how you people do your marriages, but you should derive pleasure in the comfortability and the fact that your partner is enjoying the marriage. Something trended a few days ago where the lady reached out to her boyfriend and said she's broke, or he should take her out for Easter. And you know, men now, they might behave like they are tough, but whenever they hear that women are in vulnerable situations, or they'll just say, okay, we say the guy too guy do, but okay, let me take you out and buy you food. And so he took her out for Easter, bought her food, they had a good time, and went home. Now, when she was leaving, she forgot her small phone. And he picked up the phone and he was curious. Sometimes your mind is just, what is on this phone? Is this girl cheating on me? Does she have another person? And he opened the phone, checked the messages. In one of her accounts, she had 2.4 million, 2.7 million. In another account, she had about 667,000. There could be other accounts, but just those two were already above 3 million. But then she called to say she's broke and she needs money to eat. He should take her out. If that's something you do, my love, take it from me. I'm a woman. You have a beggarly mindset. If you think that you need to survive on the money of another person, you have a beggarly mindset. Because money is a tool that you use to make yourself comfortable. Money is something that should flow to where the demand is, where there is a need for it, not something that you acquire and keep one side. Of what use is the money that you are keeping one side when, and the funny thing is, that guy might not have up to 200K in his account. It's a mindset problem. And a lot of you have been wired to think that, and it's the reason many people are rushing into marriages now. A lot of ladies I have people coming to complain, all my mates are getting married, they're rushing into marriage, this one, that one, what do I do? And I asked you, okay, so what are your ambitions? What do you want out of life? And they go quiet. Oh, Auntie Uri, I love you. I want you to be my mentor. But you don't have any ambition for yourself. You have nothing you're chasing. The Bible did not say a man is chasing 1,000, a woman is chasing 0, and then they now meet, they now chase 10,000. No. 1,000 equals to 10,000. By biblical calculations, by the way, before somebody will say 1 + 1 is 2. No, that's not how we calculate in the kingdom of God. It's always multiple. Now, you are half or you are 0, and you expect him to chase 10,000 with his 1,000. How? You would always do better by the time you agree and work together. And yes, are there cases where maybe one partner is, especially if you're married to a cheat, or you're married to a spendthrift, or you're married to somebody who gambles, they are playing, I can't mention the names on air. They have addiction when it comes to gambling. That could be problematic for you. And I understand it completely. And that is why it's very important that you need to set structures in place. So these are not things that you just sit and then you say, okay, I will just help you. I will just be borrowing you money. No. Sit down and plan your future. We've spoken about this before. What are you chasing? Every year, at the beginning of every year, as husband and as wife, you are both expected to exchange your goals for the year. Oh, this is what I want to work on this year. The woman says, this is what I want to work on this year. Exchange your goals so that you go through it and you become your accountability partners for each other. Your home is disorganized financially, spiritually, every way, because this one has what they are chasing on their mind. This one has what they are chasing on their mind. Nobody is accountable. Nobody knows where the family is going. You cannot work together except you agree. I don't know who taught the men that you will not tell women of your plans. Let me tell you, your greatest weapon is the woman that God has given to you to marry. That's your greatest weapon in that house. So whatever it is that you're doing now that you think, oh, I'm doing so well, try bringing that woman into it. Indoctrinate her, teach her, culture her. And you will see that a lot of mistakes that you see, if you sit down with billionaires, if you sit down with wealthy people, and you get to ask them these things I'm saying, they'll tell you. Your wife is more help than you even understand what the word help is. She's not for one person to say, oh no, I married her because she'll be cooking in my house, she'll be, taking care of the children, give birth. Women are made for more. And they can be more. Many of you spend your entire lives suffering for nothing. Providing, no plan, no structure. Some men are not skilled when it comes to structure, while some men are skilled. That's why it's good to know who you are marrying and balance it out. If you are not financially credible, get somebody who is, or teach her to be. That's why we say we've got each other's backs. Meaning if we place ourselves back to back, I'm seeing this way, you're seeing that way. And that way we can't run into problems. Because if problem is coming from this side, I can see this side, I'll block it. But I can't see my back, but you are there. And if something is happening, you block it from that end too. Marriage is a partnership. It's not a business you come into to just make babies and look for who will cook for you and clean up for you. No. If you sit with wealthy people, billionaires, they will tell you their partners are a huge contributor. And there are so many types of partners. There are men who don't know how to chase dreams, but they know how to be a support system. That's why it's good to study and know the one that you are married to, so that you will know how to come in, where to help, what to tweak, what to change. And everybody should be open to change. Everybody should be open to new things. Today, everybody's talking about Joyce Meyer. Joyce Meyer. She has a husband, but what does he do? He's under her in her ministry, but he's the one doing all the work, making sure things are moving fine, but her face is the one on top of the ladder. They're living peacefully, encouraging marriages, raising people in marriages. If he was like you, average African men, you will be saying, no, me, under my wife, work under my wife. Why? No, for what? No. Somebody came to me last year. I've not seen him again. And his only challenge was he wants to look for a job to do. That his wife is earning a lot. I don't want to mention what they are doing so that it's not as if I'm pointing somebody, right? That the wife is earning a lot and she's doing a particular business, is bringing a lot of money for her, but that the job he's doing, he's barely paid about 50,000 and it doesn't even come on time. And I look at him and I shake my head. And then obviously when you speak to me, the Spirit of God will tell me what the problem is. So I will just hit the nail on the head, or I'll laugh if I know that you are not even ready to listen to what I have to say. And then I asked him, your wife is doing well. Why don't you join her in the business? And then he said, when she was about to start the business, because her parents were the ones that gave her the money to start the business, she decided that she will use her name for the business. Why should I be working with her and her name is the name of the business? Why can't she make it my name? And you are living as a pauper. Because the woman said, no, it's my business. It's my parents that brought the money for me. You did not give me money, which is not the right thing to say per se, but only her knows her experience with him, so I can't judge. And then she said, no, it's my business. It should carry my name. And then because of that, the man said, no, I'm not going to have anything to do with you. I'm not going to be part of this business. And then he continued struggling with his salary job while the woman is busy opening shops and making a lot of money. And now he came to Auntie Ure to help you do magic and bring a job so that you will be earning and competing with your wife. I won't do that. Most of the problems you people have is pride. Sometimes you have a good woman, but your pride won't let you. Who told you? What if you met her already running that business before you got married to her? Would you now say that now that you are married to me, you must change the name of your business? No. Is your family running efficiently? That's what should be the bane. That's what should be what is even giving you joy. You are both supplying. She's respecting you, she's submitted to you, and you love her, and you are dedicated to that marriage. It's not about who is earning more, or who is working under who, or who. It makes no sense what you guys actually like to you stress yourself for nothing. So if you really are looking for a marriage that you can stand and say, oh, power couple, we're doing well, we have businesses, we're growing together, we're moving together, you have to be honest, you have to be transparent, you have to put structures in place. And you need to eradicate that mindset of your money is our money, my money is my money. Because it doesn't help anyone. And the truth is that if you have enough, you will give. Naturally, the world has cultured men to see themselves as the one who has to always be the one giving. So many men are giving you and giving you and giving you, and you're not giving back. Men don't deserve love too. They don't deserve to be helped. It's only you that God made a chalugo for you to just be eating money. Then the man should suffer until he dies. No. No. 1,000 times no. I've told you before that your aim in that marriage is to please. Your aim in that marriage is to make sure that the person you are married to has the best experience that anybody can have in marriage. And so if it involves you relieving them financially, setting structures, okay, this is how much I make, this is how much you make. My own is not too much, but from this one, we'll put this one separate, use it for investment. We'll use this particular one to take care of the children. This home we're living in now is not our house. Let's work together. How do we plan and then buy a land or get a new apartment? Teamwork makes the dream work. Put your pride aside. And the fact that you are contributing in that home doesn't mean that you will now not be submissive. Because submission does not come with conditions. Submission is compulsory, despite where you find yourself. Whether he has money, whether you're older than him, whether he's younger than you, whether he had an accident, whether he can't use his limbs, whether his body parts are not working, whether, no matter the situation, submission is what the Bible has asked you to do, and that's what you will do. The same thing with the man. Whether she's broke at the moment, whether she cannot perform her duties, whether there's a problem at home, you are to love her. As horrible as the character is, you will love her. That's your commandment. That's what you must do. It's your obligation, loving. And so make it a point of duty to help each other. Take the stress off each other. Love each other. Fend for each other. Look out for each other. Invest for each other. Build for each other. And now if somebody puts their entire trust in you and they decide to begin to fight to make it work financially, by contributing, by helping you out, you must decide to be a better person. You don't now begin to do shady things on the side. You don't now say, oh, that time I didn't have money, she dealt with me, so now I'm going to reserve my money for myself. Now, so this woman have money, okay. You now start using your own money to chase women. Or you start using it to do different things on the side without her knowledge. That's wrong. That's wrong. And at that point, she's see, I give you my full blessing to pull out. If you realize that, oh, I'm helping, and this person is taking advantage of it, they're not hustling anymore, they're not going out, they're not looking for, not the ones that are truly struggling, no, and they've not found help yet, no. I mean the ones who are now making money, and you have credible information that they have money, but now, because you're providing, they've stepped away from the responsibility. I give you my full permission to withdraw. Let everybody be mad. And don't say, oh, if I don't bring the children, will not go to school. It's okay. They will be fine. Because even if you go ahead to do everything by yourself, you're going to find out years later that if you do not do it from a place of softness and a place of, complete, okay, let me just do it for the love of God. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. I just want to do it because I want to do it. If you do it from a place of, if I don't do it, he will not do it. And people will now start to say, every year you're packing aggression. Every year you're packing aggression. Every year you're packing aggression. Years later, even when those children grow, you'll be a bitter person. People will look at you and say, such an evil woman. And they will not realize that this was a soft woman that was turned into a beast because of the lack of sense of the partner she was married to. So please be open. Please be sincere. If you have issues, let your woman know. If you have issues, let your man know. Is it debt? Is it a gambling issue? Both of you can tackle it together. I know couples who the man has problem with cheating and the woman knows. And so she helps him actively to get rid of those addictions. Your woman is not just a wife. She's a weapon. She's a tool for you. And like the caller said, cleaning, cooking is not the responsibility of one person now. I hope you know. Yes, a woman tends to her home. But the whole point is to make sure that one person is not feeling overwhelmed, both financially and when it comes to house chores and taking care of the kids too. So if you can hire help, you hire help. If you cannot hire help, you pitch in to ensure that one person is not too stressed. Cooking is a basic life skill. If you're married now, you better go and learn how to cook. Don't say, my wife will be the one to do all the cooking. No. What if she's not? What if you're not financially strong and she's the one that has to go out and hustle? What if both of you have to work together? Who is going to take that burden? So women tire out easily. If they are they're helping you out financially, they're still taking care of your kids, they still have to birth those kids, they still have to take care of the home. That's wickedness. That's why most times they say, no, please take your responsibility. No, the responsibility is everybody's own. So finances, everybody. House chores, everybody. Raising the kids, everybody. Just make sure that your wife or your husband, they're having the best experience possible. And if there are any issues, they can run to you, because safe place, remember, we've spoken about making ourselves a safe place for the people we are married. So please, whatever you decide to do in your home, 50-50, 100-100. Because the man can decide, well, I have plenty of money, my wife is working, I don't need the money. But then you also need her to come into the planning and the strategizing. Because without plans, it doesn't make any sense. I've seen many men die and then their children go to poverty because the wife knows nothing about their business. It's very important that you work together, pari passu, to ensure that the home runs efficiently on every side. So please set structures in place, all right? And trust me, you'll be glad that you did. And be transparent, stick to your word, and make sure that if your partner has bigger dreams, it's okay. If you have bigger dreams, it's okay. Upgrade each other. Never allow anybody meet you at the level that they left you. So you are a bricklayer. Your wife is a nurse. You are investing in your wife, investing in her. She moves from a nurse, she gets more degrees, she climbs up, she's now working in a hospital, she now has a pharmacy. You are still a bricklayer. No, 1,000 times no. As you are building her, you are building. Woman, as they are pouring into you, you are pouring into him too. Help him out in areas. If he did not go to school, if you don't like his English, if you don't like the way he dresses, upgrade him also. Everybody should be working on themselves to make sure that they are growing together. And then one person doesn't feel as though they are now higher than the next person. No. Before God, the both of you are equal. I hope you know. Because God is the head of your home. It's now you as the man that is the head of the woman. So please ensure that peace, love, and free flow of money is maintained in your home. All right? Thank you so much. Oopsie doopsie. All right, I'm checking the time now and I have to run. Good evening, Urenaya. This is Urenaya, our radio pastor. I'm Nda Anthony Kibu from Naze. One Naze man at a time. It's good a man and a woman to be working so that two of them will help the family grow well. And it's not only men to take care of the family. This is Nda Anthony Ukebo, one Naze man at a time. Very true. Please help out. It's very important, okay? And of course, if you're doing a salary job and your wife doesn't have anything she's doing now, she should get a skill. From your salary, look for a way to start pushing money small. Even if it's a petty business, she should start from somewhere. Once that business starts to grow, you can join her. Open more outlets. Dream big. That's why I say always have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you won't know what to follow. What is our plan for the next 2 years? Where do we hope to see ourselves in the next 3 years? Many of you that are not married, that are struggling right now, do you know that if you found the right partner, instead of waiting and saying, no, I don't have money, plan together. How do we make it work? What do we do? Put heads together and grow together. All right? All right. Let me see. All right, I see all the messages. I can't take all, but I'm going to, address them personally after the show. All right. So I do hope that you've been able to learn a thing or two. And if you've married somebody or you're married to somebody who has hurt you financially, in the sense that they were not transparent, they used the money to do the wrong things, they took your help for granted, it's okay to revisit the matter. There are so many ways to handle issues without, cutting off the person entirely, or without having to, cause financial stress in the home. Try to resolve it. And you, that was the one that behaved in a funny manner, when they sit you down and they speak to you about what's going on, try as much as possible to listen and learn. As a man, you do very well if you kick out pride. Don't have pride where your woman is. That's why when we talk about that discussion of can you kneel to propose, many men will say, me, kneel to propose to my wife? No, I will not do that. She will not have respect for me anymore. That's pride. You need to kill your pride. If you're having any issue, you should run to your wife. As a woman, there should be no barrier between you and your husband. Although you must maintain the balance, you must accord him a lot of respect. Even when he has come to you to kneel down, to beg, to cry, to do whatever he's doing, at no point should you ever feel as though you have seen that man finish or you're going to accord the respect that you want to. No. 100% submission. Naked and unashamed. So whether you've seen him at his worst or you've seen him at his best, it's very important that you maintain respect completely. And love your wife so much that you don't want to spoil your marriage by bringing in the wrong things or leaving lapses here and there. Okay? So kick away pride from your mind. When you go outside, raise your shoulder pad for other men outside or women outside. But when it comes to your home, when it comes to your woman, your own flesh, keep the pride aside. And just decide to make things work for both of you. All right? I'm signing out now. Of course, I'll be here in the morning at 8:08. And sorry, at 6:08. Before you wait for me around 8, is Uche Clara that you say around 8 too? At 6:08, okay? And in the evening also, there's matchmaking tomorrow. And the matchmakers, you people have disturbed me entire. And we have matchmaking tomorrow in the evening at 8:35 p.m. So do make sure that you're seated and waiting, okay? My name is Uri Naya. Friends call me Uri. Everybody calls me Uri Naya. On the show, I am the love God. And of course, I love to mend hearts and change lives for a living. I'll talk to you again in the morning. Until then, stay in love, stay happy, and please fix your marriages. No marriage is perfect until you lay the grounds for perfection. I love you as always. Have a great night rest, everyone. And keep listening to Echo FM 100.7. Good night. Mwah. Sweet dreams.